Good evening, everyone. It is February 28th, 2023. What we're looking at is just a 30-minute chart of the full external trading hours on ES. We have had our monthly close in a fantastic sell with 100,000 contracts trading in the final minute, giving us a sell into 39.72. I believe below the day was 71.75. 39.70 is, of course, an area of interest. It's been sort of our balance low since about Thursday. Kind of, around the 72 to 80 area has been kind of the key support and resistance. And above there, about 4,015 to 30, the key resistance so far. Now, what am I looking at for tomorrow? Well, news-wise, what do we have? Let's pull this up. News-wise, we've got ISM at 10 o'clock. Other than that, we don't have much. Going into our monthly outlook, again, nothing too much here. I do still think that we're having that distribution and the waterfall into that 39.18. So any longs I'll be taking are going to be look below and fails. Other than that 39.18, that's just a lovely number I've been patiently waiting for since since I think January. So I will be interested in that number. Now, in the meantime, what am I looking for? Let's zoom in here. Other than this 39.18 and 43, let's go into the prices we have already traded. This is where I'm expecting the meat of our trade to occur, kind of this 39.50 to 4,000 area. We had a nice distribution here around that 4,000 to 4,003 number. We were unable to crack, I think, that overnight high. Overnight high coming in at 0375 and the high of the day coming in at 03 half. So unable to crack the overnight high, kind of strange. Very strange. Instead, this auction up here, this nice distribution, and then the sell off into the close. So now I'll be waiting to see how we open up. There's a good likelihood that we do get a gap down play, and in that case, I will be looking to be short 72, just the gap close there, and then short 83s. I likely will not be looking for a long at 75, so I would be short 72, 83. Now we do have a few numbers here. I'm also aware of the 92 number here, and I believe that ends up being the monthly value area low. Yeah, the 87% monthly value area low is sitting at 39.92. Of course, that's been an important number as well the past few sessions. You can kind of see it coming in here. Here we go. There we go. Just kind of, it's been able to be a key number. However, 94s have looked a little bit better to me this entire time. Now that that monthly number is established, perhaps 92 is a better number. However, I will be waiting for 94.50, and then 97 I will also be looking to short after we get a tag of this auction. Let me just delete that text. The reason I don't want to be limit short at 97 is just if we go down to the 1 minute, you can see that it was quite a large bar, and it's likely has some thin spots in here. So I don't want to get wicked out. I don't want to get stopped out just really quickly before the actual move down. So I will be looking to be short probably 94 half, short 97 after that tag of the auction at 4,000s, and I will be short 4,050, just this auction point of control where that key distribution happened. That's kind of where I'm looking at the highs of being. I'd be surprised if we really start getting into this 06, this 15, this 22, this 30 area. I'm biased to the downside, especially with this nice glowback selling. I think we might get into that 39.18 tomorrow, so I will be looking mostly as to where to get short. Now, these 70 numbers. 75 has been a nice number. We auctioned around it during the overnight on Tuesday, held it today during the RTH, and then these 77s we held again numerous times before getting that huge sell into the close. Again, 77s and 75s being key resistance on Friday session, turned into support during Monday. 75 seems like the more extreme level to the downside, if that makes sense. If you're waiting instead to get long 77s, you might have a higher probability. However, our just strict risk to reward wise, not speaking about probability, strict RR wise, 75s may be the better shot. I will be looking to Globex to see if I can get some clarity here. For now, I'm going with 75. Again, short 72s. I am looking to perhaps get long 65s or 63s. Again, waiting for Globex to give me some information. 65 has been a really cool spot, especially during last Friday, 65 and 63. Just this little zone here, just a nice pivot. And if we really start going back, again, 65, 63, I think you got some nice offers during this huge ramp. Yeah, I got some nice offers around 65, some nice bids around 63s. Same thing, bids, offers. It's just been a nice pivoty area. Again, January, again, January, again, January. So that 63 to 65 area to me is important. I would want to first wait for a run of that overnight low. Again, I would be interested in 39.52s, just where we had a developing point of control sitting from that Friday session. I'm just scrolling on a different screen here. Yeah, a naked point of control, developing point of control is sitting at 52. 52 quarters where we caught a nice bid during that Friday session. I think like a 5 point. Oh no, even bigger. 52 quarter up to 13-point move. And that is where we end up having that developing point of control sit at. It's at 52. So I would be waiting for a run of this weekly low and monthly low and getting long. I may instead take 49.5 or 50. These are also numbers that interest me. And then below, they're just looking for look below and fails. So that's what I'm looking at. A little bit of a long video, but 39.18, 43s after 40 run, 49.50 or maybe 52s after a run of last week and last month's low, perhaps 60s. I'd like more information from Globex. Short 72s if we gap, long 75s, perhaps 77s instead. Short 83s where we have this huge sell candle and it's also just been a nice spot in general. Short 83, short 94, short 97 after tag of this auction point of control, short 00s, and short 06 after tag of 09s, and then short 15s after tag of this 20 auction, and then short 22s after a run of this high. Just have to correct that to high of day. Then short 40-30s where we have that yearly VWAP and everything above there. I'm not too interested in playing. That would have been a 130-point move or so. Sorry, not 130. Get my math wrong here. A little bit late. 50-point move, 60-point move. So anyway, that's what I have. Hopefully Globex delivers a little bit of clarity. That was a very heavy sell going into the close, and I am short biased in general for that tag of 39.18. So we'll see what we get. Hopefully Globex gives us some clarity, and then I can give an update to Twitter pre-market per usual. Have a good night and trade safe.